Hey guys, so my hair's kind of wet and damp because I just took a shower and it's late at night and I really wanted to knock a video out before I went to sleep because I told myself I gotta make this video, I need content to put on my channel. So here it is. I am making a video of all the gym equipment that has helped me and everything that I use to this day. Well, not all of them. I'm hoping this could help you guys make some investments in what would help you in the gym. All of these were pretty good investments for me, so I want to kind of go over all that. Here's a little overview of what we have. Oh shit, no! So I'm just going to go over these all one by one individually and go through the pros and cons of each and how it helped me in the gym. First, we got my baby. I named him Roy. I like the name Roy, but this is a 10mm navy blue Inzer leather forever belt. That's a lot of words, but it's one of the Okay, so this is probably one of the best investments I made in the gym. Here is my old flimsy belt, my old Harbinger one, but I'll talk about that soon. And I just want to start with this. Now, this leather belt is fairly pricey. It's around $110, including shipping, off Inzernet.com. And it took so freaking long to ship. If you guys were watching my older videos, you would know that it took like 3 months. And I was just waiting constantly, like waiting for it to arrive on my doorstep. Now, I called like a few times when I was waiting for it, and they were pretty helpful, but in the last month of me waiting, they were like, oh yeah, just keep calling, we don't really know when it'll be ready. So yeah, it really takes a long time to manufacture if you don't get the one in black, because the ones in black they already have in stock. And since I got my navy blue, I want to be cool, you know, I want to be a cool kid. I had to wait a while, but it's worth it, it's worth it. I really like the color, it really looks nice. It's 10mm, not 13, I prefer 10, just because it'll conform to my body type more. I find that 13 might dig into my size too much because my friends have 13mm belts. And the difference between this lever right here and a prong is that the lever, it just snaps into place. Like, I'll show you guys. You put the belt hooks in the holes, right? And then take a nice deep breath and snap it in. Now, pro about this is you can easily snap it into whatever tightness you need. You don't need to be pulling on a prong belt like super hard to get it on, because a lot of people do that. And to reach, it's kind of difficult to get out sometimes. There we go. This instantly gets as tight as you want it. The con is that you need to screw, when you get it, you gotta assemble it of course, and you need to screw it into whatever hole fits you. So that means that you can't let friends use your belt. You can't, like, if you grow in size, if you get fatter or lose weight, you're gonna, obviously you have to adjust these, but it's not that big of a deal because you're not constantly, your body type isn't constantly changing. So I really like it. Gets me really nice and tight and allows me to really push with my core on squats and deadlifts. I don't really use it on bench, but that's, you know, some people prefer that. So overall, this belt is a 10-10. Now we got the Harbinger something belt. I don't even know what it's called, but I got it at Dick's Sporting Goods when I started lifting, like probably like 6 months into lifting. And for a beginner, it's not too bad. You know, I wasn't lifting that much heavy weight. I really didn't need it, and it only costed $30. It's so flimsy. You could just see look how freaking flimsy it is. That's just super flimsy. And this one is a double prong belt, so you know it's pretty easy to get on and get off. It's good for beginners because if you want mild back support where you won't be able to really press with your core, this belt works for you. So maybe on some exercises like rows or maybe like push press or something that doesn't need a belt really, or maybe for bench. I haven't really used it on bench, so I wouldn't know. It's not that supportive as a Inzer belt nearly, but it's cheap. And you know, if I could, I wouldn't get the belt just because I'm more into heavy squats, deadlifts, all that. so I don't think it really helped me that much in the long run, so I would just save my money. Here we have Adipowers, Adidas Adipowers, that's what they're called. I got them in black. I paid like an extra $50 just to get them in black because I don't really like the other colors, to be honest. Except for they had an old like limited edition red. They don't sell it anymore except for like eBay or other websites that are way more expensive. These shoes are really nice for squatting, not really for deadlifting because it'll put you in a deficit. If you have poor ankle mobility, these shoes will help you a lot. They have straps, laces. You can strap it in really tight, really get in there. The thing about these, what makes them squat shoes, is they have a raised heel. And that allows for you to be able to push with your heel better. More heel support is really, really sturdy. The grip's really nice, and of course it allows for ankle mobility. Now these shoes in particular are a little bit narrow for me. My feet are kind of big, so it's a little narrow here and kind of pinches in my feet, but it's not that much of a problem. Now there's other alternatives like Reebok. Reebok has some shoes the same price. They're also really nice. These were $200, by the way. So if your budget wasn't high, then you could get like a cheaper form of squat shoes. Like Adidas also sells the Powerlifts. They're just called Adidas Powerlift. They are a lot cheaper than these. I'm not really sure how much, but I could put it up on the screen. Overall, this helped my squat a lot. Help my squats. Like I said, I don't use it on deadlift. You can use it on the bench if you really want to focus on keeping your heels on the ground. I've done that before. It's not that big of an issue. But for squats, it helps me a lot. And I can't imagine squatting without these shoes now. Now, another good tool for squatting are SBD knee sleeves. And I just got these recently. I got them after the squat shoes. Got these around like 3 or 4 months ago. These were a really good investment. They cost me like I think $98, somewhere around there, like including shipping. I think you can only get them off the SBD website, but you gotta measure your knee around there. You gotta find out what kind of size would fit you. Now I got a medium because I'm a medium guy, and it's labeled right and left, so it's easy. Now these are kind of difficult to get on, so I'm thinking in a future video on a leg day, I'll show you guys how I put them on and how a lot of other people put them on. But there's tons of videos out there that show you how to put them on. Like, I learned it in like 10 seconds. It's not very hard. I think these help my squat tremendously, actually. I'm not sure if they help more than the shoes. Probably just as much as the shoes. For the price, it's definitely worth it. Same with the shoes. The shoes are great, but for the price, these are definitely worth it. It helps me bounce out of the hole, keeps my knees warm, and I'm pretty sure these are allowed in raw powerlifting competitions if you guys are interested in that. Now, I'm not in competitions, but if you have poor knee mobility, poor knee problems, it helps you bounce right out of the hole. It feels so nice. Like, as soon as I put these on, the first day I started squatting, I just like squatted and it rocketed straight up. And I'm like, wow, that feels really smooth. So it makes your squats feel so much more smooth and stable and supportive. It doesn't really help your lifts like too much. Like, I'm most like 10 pounds for me. It really just makes it smoother though, and that's what's important. Now here I got wrist straps, or deadlifting straps, whatever you want to call them. I got these from Gymshark. My friend got these for me. I have another pair too, the Harbinger ones, which are actually pretty good. There's nothing really unique for each different brand. I know that this one has like some nice grips in the lettering right here, so that's nice. But you use these for deadlifts. I think they help a lot if you don't have chalk, and if you're going for high reps, if like over 6 reps in that range, then I would use these. So you would just wrap them around the bar. I'll give a quick demonstration. So you just put them on as tight as you can, put one side through the other, and then you just really get it on tight. And then, let's say the bar is like right here, right? You wrap it around and grab there. So if you guys want a tutorial for that, I could show you guys in the future. It's kind of weird when it comes to putting these on, because there's a certain way you're supposed to put it on for your left and right hand, and my friend Jake told me about that. So I've recently just been getting used to putting it on the right way. But yeah, I think these straps are a good investment. You know, for gyms that don't allow chalk, they're really good. And my gym doesn't allow chalk, and I don't really have chalk at the moment, so I use these when I'm going for heavy deadlifts. So yeah, that's straps. Now we got these bad boys. My friend also gave me these. Now I think these are supposed to be for different hands, but my friend gave me two right-handed ones by accident. Or I don't know. He found them. So what you do, you put your thumb through the loop, wrap it around as tight as you can. There's Velcro, and these are really good for benching. They're also really good for low bar squats. If you find a wrist bending back, if you have poor wrist mobility, they're really good for that. They help with that a lot. And same thing with bench. So these are also relatively cheap, and these ones are by Ethos. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. They're also pretty good to have in the gym. I would recommend getting them if you don't have good wrists. So if you already like keep your wrist straight when benching, and if you can squat low bar without a problem, then I wouldn't get. And last but not least, we got the foam roller, and this I just got like, I don't know, like a week or two ago, but it helps me tremendously. And you don't really necessarily have to bring this to your gym, so it might not count as a gym investment, but it helps in and out of the gym depending on how you use it. This one's a textured one, so it really gets into the muscles better. And you roll around on your back, your legs on it. There's different ways to roll that you can find online, and like right and wrong things to do, which I followed. And you can roll on your arms. You can really roll on any sore muscle or any muscle when you're warming up, before squats or deadlifts or bench or any exercise really, even like running maybe. So it really gets your muscles nice and loose, gets out all the adhesions, and gets some blood flowing through to your muscles. This is really good for a warm up. It's also really good for stretching after, and it's really good for mobility. If you have mobility issues, you could use these. It helps you get much more flexible, and your muscles get way more pliable from using this. So that's it. That's this big pile of gym shit. It's mostly great. The only ones you don't really need are, you know, all of them except for the Inzer belt, actually. Like, you know, the rest are just kind of optional. But yeah, that's it. I made my bed all nice and pretty before I lay these all out in this assortment. So yeah, new videos coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found it informative, and I'll see you guys later.